What's up, guys? Today I'm doing a new video on kind of a mini toolkit I put together. This little kit's great. I keep it in the center console of my vehicle, but you could easily put it in a bag or all together. You could really carry it on you if you wanted to. This part you can clip onto your belt. It fits nicely in the pocket. Maybe a bit much for everyday carry type of situation, but it'll work. If you're running out to go, help somebody with something, uh, you can carry it on you that way. So we'll kind of get into it a little bit. I just wanted to show off this little kit. We'll push this one to the side for now. I'll show you that one last. But this is a little pouch I put together. This is by Viperade. This was like $12 on Amazon or something. It's fantastic. This is just a mini pry bar. It gives you really good, leverage. It's like the perfect size. Of course, it has the bottle opener, make it EDC, and it does have this pocket clip. I don't think it really needs it, but it's like super thin titanium. I believe this is Daily Carry Co. made this one, but it's a really solid pry bar. I just kind of threw it in here for funsies. On this side here, if I can, that's why it has this little lanyard thing on here, because it is kind of jammed in there. Here we go. This is just a little twist pen by Big Eye Design. Just twist this little end. Choop. Also titanium. Nice little pen. It's perfect little pocket size for this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might actually put this in a different kit. We'll see what happens. Anyways, we'll move on. We got the Knipex Cobra XS. These are fantastic little pliers. Built like a tank, but very small, very useful pliers. I've heard some people, if they're putting a lot of leverage in here, these kind of dig into your hands a little bit. I haven't really noticed it too much. I think these are fantastic. Fantastic little pliers here. I guess we'll set them to the side like this so you can kind of see them. This side here, we're just gonna bust this open. This is a Gerber arm bar. So it does have a blade you can kind of open one-handed. It is a locking blade. It's a pretty decent little knife on here, especially for like how many uses this has. It has a decent blade on it. You can close it. It just has like a liner lock for it. This is really why I got it though. This is the part that makes it an arm bar. This is, a driver, good for screwing things. It comes with a bit here. One side's, flathead, one side's Phillips, and it magnets in there. And this just takes like standard quarter bits, but that's what's in there. You get some good reach with this. You can, do like a right angle if you need like a lot of torque. A great little thing to have. This one also has a tiny little awl. Never actually used it, but it's there if I did want to use it. And then it's got these really nice scissors on here. Very large, snippy scissors that work really well. Very impressed with those scissors. It does have this little pommel on the end here, so you can like smash something, or you can kind of flip it out, and of course it's a bottle opener, or like a little mini pry tool, I guess, depending on what you want to use it for, and then it kind of just goes back. So this is a really good one. It just happens to fit really nicely in the pouch, so I keep it there. Back here, just have Ryan and Rain notebook, what it's good for. Waterproof paper, it's good to have, you know, if you need to leave a note for something or take some measurements down, whatever, that kind of thing. In here is where it gets fun. I do have a lighter with some duct tape wrapped around it. I think it's important to have a lighter. It does a lot of different things. Big lighters are classic. Can't really go wrong there. And duct tape. I don't have to tell you what that's used for. You could do anything with it. I do have a little mini flashlight in here. This is the Olight i3E EOS, I guess is what it's called. But it's just a twist it on. It's a little AA or AAA battery in there. Just a nice little backup light. I do have a bit extender in here, as well as this is just a little ratchet guy I found on Amazon, super cheap, but you know, you can put the bit extender in there, choose your bits. These are just pretty standard, nothing too fancy bits here, but you know, it works. It gets the job done. And then a couple more things in here. I do have just some basic sockets to go along with this as well. And these really cool tweezers here. It's the Tack and Tweeze by Civivi. So you just kind of screw these little that thing down. You can tighten it up here. And he has some really nice tweezers. Like, look how fine that point is. And it's just really well built. they're great little tweezers. And pretty compact. So keep that there. So that's kind of what's living in the pouch. You know, it just lives in my car mainly. But you could put it in a backpack or, you know, really do whatever. You could carry it on your person. The pouch is small enough you can fit it in your front pocket. It is a little bulky for everyday carry. As I found out, I tried to carry it. It's just not that good for it. So anyways, I got to kind of complement this other little toolkit here. This is by Byberry. It's basically a Leatherman Surge knockoff. So it comes in this nice little pouch that has this belt clip on there. Easy to like slide it on your belt and get it off again. But it's a decent little pouch for it. I got this whole thing for $40. I got it on sale. Definitely super worth it. This is the tool in here. Just a big Leatherman style. It's basically a Surge, but you know, we're not calling it that. In the pouch, I do have, it came with this little bit kit. So it's got some different bits in there, you know, for you to use, whatever. It does have these replaceable saw blades. I'll show you that in a minute. You know, if you need to cut some wood or whatever. It does have this tiny little Torx tool that it came with. I had to loosen up some of these because, I mean, it came really tight. So I did end up loosening it a bit. And then I do have this teensy tiny little ratchet. It's a very, very solid ratchet. This is the 711L. They make really good small ratchets. Honestly, you could get away with just losing this and keeping this one. But I kind of wanted, I don't know. I'll change it a little bit probably. Anyways, so this is the main tool. It is a pliers based multi-tool. It's got some very beefy pliers on there. It's good to have in combination because sometimes you need to grip something with this and maybe, you know, wrench it with that or vice versa, whatever you want to do. But very good pliers. It has replaceable cutters. It did come with, I can't even talk anymore. It did come with replacements as well, but if you can kind of tell, there's no gap in there like the Leatherman ones do, so they work a little bit better. I do love Leatherman, but I don't know why they did that with their cutters. Anyways, so very solid pliers-based multi-tool. It does have a serrated blade here on the end. These are all locking. We'll get to that in a minute. This is the straight edge. You can kind of get it one-handed. It is still very tight. Like I said, I don't really use the blade on that too much because I generally always have a knife on me. And then you got some really good scissors. Also very solid scissors. These work fantastic. They lock as well. So you just kind of put them away. Put them away like this, not the other way. And then it has this, which is a nice file. It's got the diamond on the back. It does have this on the front, so you can, cut things. But a really decent file. And this is what you would use the saws in. So if you want to replace it, you need to saw something. You can pop this little guy like that. Take the file out. Throw the saw in. And now you got a nice wood saw. Yeah, I keep the file in there. I don't really use the saws very often at all. So the file is what stays. But yeah, super nice to be able to have that. And it comes with two saw blades, in case one breaks. But they're very nice, yeah. And then there are some additional tools on the inside. So I'll show you that real fast. This is the bit driver. If I can get it out, there we go. Yeah, so nice little bit driver. It comes with just standard Phillips in there. It's got the ball detent. Just keep it in there. But you could put this into, into this. So you can get more grip. Obviously, you would close it, but yeah, I get way more grip on this little mini guy. So I keep it there. We'll just slide that back in there. And then on the other side, these are also locking. So you push this little thing on the back here, and that's what unlocks the tools from the inside. This, we got some other tools. We got a can opener, naturally, a couple of different flatheads, and an awl. So you have all your basic multi-tool functions in a very cheap but very robust package. And it comes with all this extra stuff. It came with the bits. It did not come with this. I bought this separate. But the saw blades, this little guy, all of that came with it. And it comes with the sweet little pouch. So, I highly recommend this tool. I think it's great. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little video on my little toolkit that I have just kind of been living in my car. But it's good to have. My car is never far away, and I can always run out to it, grab some tools, whatever. Clip this onto my belt that has all this crap in here, and then slide this into my pocket, in a cargo pocket or even a front pocket, whatever. It works just fine. So that's it for this video. I do have a new one coming soon, probably. It'll be on a new knife I got, just for funsies. I'll give you just a tiny little hint here. Oh, hold on. Oh. Okay, that's all you get. I'll show you that here next time I make a video. I did a little bit of customizing to it, so I'm excited. But I wanted to show you this toolkit, so comment what I should change, what recommendations you have. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.